Well, hello, I'm Alex, and today I've got an idea for making zines. So you can use this simple zine format to develop a daily practice. It's small, it's little, you can take it with you anywhere you go. It's perfect for prompts, and it's perfect for when you don't have time. You know how I'm always saying, it's easy to spend a few minutes a day in creative play. I'm sure some of you are like, well, it's easy for you to say you're an artist. So, I'm making these videos for you to take play breaks with me. This is your creativity timeout, baby. Just grab whatever supplies you have on hand, work alongside me, don't worry. I'm keeping this no fuss fabulous, easy peasy. Go ahead, check it out. Hello, welcome back to Daily Play with Zines. Today we're playing with collage bits. In previous videos we've played with squares, with collage cutouts, we even made funny collage bugs. Today we're just gonna randomly, not worry about composition, but just randomly stick on bits into our zine. If you have a lot of collage fodder that was done like with scribbles and doodles and mark making on white paper, then you will like it better if your zine paper isn't white. It's just gonna show up better. So a non-white paper is best. Any color will work. I happen to have some graph paper, so this is the one I'm gonna make an example for you today inside this guy. But first let me show you this guy. So you know how when your fridge is full of leftover veggies and stuff and you just decide to make soup for dinner? Well, this is kind of what we're doing here. We're gonna look at our collage fodder bits from previous collages. We always end up with so many little bits left over, and we're just gonna see what fun bits there are. So actually, even though I'm going to tell you, have a glue stick, scissors, a folded zine, some scrap paper for your glue, and your fodder ready. This is, you know, what we always have ready for these videos. I am telling you to prep all that, but maybe we don't even need the scissors, because maybe we have enough little bits here, and I'm encouraging you to actually tear them. So let's see if you enjoy doing that. So let's quickly look at what I've got here. So just using the negatives, the cutouts from the remnants of the cutouts I've made for previous videos, and all kinds of little bits. Now, of course, they're not always going to fit, so you will need to trim them, but that's why I'm saying you may want to just tear them. Just stack them. I think of this as a stacking shapes exercise. It's not about composition so much, because you don't really care. You might overlap a little bit. You might let the bits stick out beyond the paper just for fun. So 1 page a day as usual. Spend 10 to 15 minutes just adding as many little bits as you can, depending how big your bits are. You'll go faster if they're not all tiny, of course. So if I open this up, let's see what we get here. Just to give you an idea, look how much fun this is. So I'll scan that for you as inspiration, but just random gluing down, filling the space. Just think about filling the space. All right, let's do 1 page here together. I've gone ahead and picked some bits that I thought not only are interesting shapes, but they would fit, because if they're really big, I'm gonna have to cut them down. Like, I really like this one too. So I've got my bin here handy in case I'm bored with like not having enough, but I think it'll be fine to make 1 page. So if we were to just start stacking things, and make sure you look on both sides, because sometimes when you make a lot of collage fodder you end up with bits that have things on both sides, and you may prefer one side over the other. Here's a drop from the bugs collage that I didn't use that I might use today. So think about stacking things. How could you stack them? Does anything show up as, like, do they fit together in any particular way? Like the point of that drop sort of fits into that triangle that was cut out there, maybe that like that. And of course you're thinking about color. Color's probably what most, you know, calls my attention anyway. I'll see a color I like and then be attracted to something else with the color that works, and if it's too big I can cut it down. If it's too small, that's never an issue. It just means you're gonna maybe use more bits than you were thinking. Let's see here. Anything else? So you can see, I mean, there's only so much you can stick on here. I don't know, I'm really wanting to use that, but I'm kind of thinking maybe that's not gonna be so helpful in terms of what I'm trying to do here. So just move them around, move them around, move them around until you're happy with it. Now I always say that collage it takes longer than you think it's gonna take, especially if you get all caught up with finding the perfect combination of bits. So you may want to set a timer. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I'm pretty happy with that. What could I add there? Maybe some pink. Maybe I'll cut something down. I also love this. Okay, maybe I'll just cut. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna tear. So what happens if you tear some bits? So try tearing. We haven't been tearing, and you get some nice texture that way. So you may find you enjoy that. Okay, I think I just need one little something there. What else could I tear to fit there? Am I gonna have to? Here. Do I want the stripes on top of the stripes? Maybe. Why not? And then one more bit will fit in here. Let's see. I have a teeny thing, but it's the same color as the blue. I've got some purple here. I don't know, maybe this is better. Like that. Have sort of a purple thing going on in the middle here. Okay, one more thing right there. Do I have anything small enough? I did like this green, but it's kind of big. So what if I tore that and just grabbed that part of it? Is that gonna work? You know what? Oh, look! I had it the wrong way. Oh, interesting. So what if I get this guy to fit on here? Like that. I'm happy. Are you happy? What do you think? I'm happy. I just ripped the parts. And this doesn't have anything. Like I said, check both sides of your fodder, because sometimes you can choose, if it's on colored paper, you could choose between just the color side or the side you've got put marks on, or sometimes you've got two kinds of marks. Oops. So I don't need to be as careful about planning where I'm gluing things down like I might have been with the bugs, because I don't really care if it overlaps. Or I'm going to start with this piece now. Now the glue on your work paper, on your scrap paper here, as you're gluing, it dries pretty quickly, but if you feel like it's getting sticky, just turn your page and let the other side dry. And let's see, I don't even remember exactly what was going on here. I think the orange one is next. And then I might need to add one more little bit there. Sometimes you think you've got it all figured out, and then when you glue it down, you end up gluing it in a different order. And that's okay. So now I think it's just this piece missing. I'm trying to find an area that doesn't have glue on it. Okay. Hey, I did it. What do you think? What do you think? That's our first page. So that could have been, that's one day of daily play with your zines, using leftover collage bits, or cutting down some of your leftover collage bits. And remember, if you want to try not using scissors at all, you probably don't have to. If you've been making collages, you should have plenty of bits that maybe only need you to tear off a little bit. Okay, I hope you had fun taking this tiny play break with me. Be honest, it was super easy. You know, when it comes to your creativity, it's never about what you're making. It's about how you feel while you're making it, right? Okay, I've got lots more videos on my YouTube channel here, so subscribe, stay tuned, play. Come back and get your daily dose of make stuff feel good energy. Thank you so much for being here.